It's game night for these dedicated young netballers, the Panthers and the UTS St George Sparks in the under-20s. Here at Netball Central, we're expecting big things on the ShowCourt. These two teams are playing a grand final rematch and hoping to continue both of their undefeated paths in the Premier League thus far. The Sparks, slightly in front on the ladder with goal percentage, are looking not only for redemption from the sting of last year's final, but to kick on and push that lead out another 2 points tonight. Meanwhile, the returning champions with their 2016 Coach of the Year, Jacqua Heddle, have other things in mind. A win tonight for them means top position on the ladder and a 2-point buffer over the Sparks, who've remained as one of their toughest competitors. Sitting courtside for Bar TV Sports tonight, Brittany Carter with you as we look forward to this game and seeing what plays out here. Diamond Star and New South Wales Swifts mid-quarter Paige Hadley is next to me. Paige, based on what you saw from the Opens tonight, knowing the calibre of players we've got here in the under-20s, what are you expecting?
Obviously grand final rematch, so I think it's going to be high intensity, and obviously two of the top of the table teams, both unbeaten, so I think it's going to be a really good clash here tonight.
We'll just run through the lineups for you both. So for the UTS St George Sparks, Regan Tweddle has selected Georgia Westwood in goal shooter, Maddie Eden in goal attack, which is interesting because she started out in wing attack and pretty much stayed there for the second round when we saw them play here on the ShowCourt. Tahisha Hunt starts in wing attack, Caitlin Campbell centre, Tian Bradley in wing defence, Paige Perotto the captain tonight in goal defence, and Matilda McDonnell or Tilly in goalkeeper. And then for the Panthers, Jacqua Heddle has selected Hallie Pearson in goal shooter, Michelle Katoa in goal attack, Chelsea Bolton wing attack, Riley Towell in centre. Pretty interesting that her sister plays for the UTS Sparks, and we just saw her play in the open side, Laura Towell in goal attack. So Riley Towell in centre for the Panthers, Liana Hogarth in wing defence, Madison Mann, their captain tonight, in goal defence, and Renee Mihire in goalkeeper. So quick out of the blocks already, Paige?
Yeah, both 2-2. Nice clean-cut game. So, yeah, I think it's going to be quite a good one.
And something that was really interesting last year was that the Sparks were able to beat the Panthers in both their regular games, and then it came to the final and they were like something else. They had to win 6 games in a row, including semi-final, preliminary final and the final, to take that title. And yeah, the Panthers have really just proved they're a side that can fight.
I think with a coach like Jacqua, she's going to do really good things with them. And obviously I heard underdogs going into the grand final last year. So who doesn't love a good underdog win?
But almost the underdogs throughout the whole final season, I think. They really had to do a lot to hang on to make it through. And then to come out and beat all of these fantastic teams back-to-back too, that's the toughest thing, right? So you play a preliminary final and you kind of come out and fight for your life again the next week. You know all about that.
yeah, sometimes it's obviously really tough, but then sometimes it plays on your side. You know that you don't have as much pressure on you going into it, and obviously them having to win 6, no one would have expected them to get to the grand final. So that in itself obviously just builds a lot of confidence going through to that final. And I think they've kept the majority of their players together. Obviously some have gone up to open, so that just shows, obviously good team morale. Everyone wants to play here.
Yeah, 2 of them went up to the Opens, but unfortunately Jacqua's only got 1 shooter left from last year. It's good to see a lot of the other players stay on there. Nice work from Tal on the edge of the circle there. Not only was she defending Tahisha Hunt, but the shooter's inside at the same time, darting along the edge.
Bolton's been instrumental in the centre pass receives to start off this game.
And Perrotta taking the free pass for the Sparks. Eden forced back, edge of the circle. Now in front. Lovely work.
Great shot. Eden's got great speed, I think. Yeah, really deceiving change of direction and speed that she has. So good asset to have as a goal attack.
Yeah, we saw her just then darting out from behind a defender.
Yeah, and quite tall as well, so really positive assets to have. Great play there, good feed from Campbell.
And something that Regan Twaddle was saying about Maddie Eden is that she's such a great player, but last year they had so many great shooters. She just had to have her on court somewhere, so they've started teaching her that wing attack position a lot more.
Yeah, obviously teams go through different phases, so but it's only a positive to be able to play more than one position, as we said before. But Maddie obviously this year unlucky she didn't make the 17s or 19 state team and played for Northern Territory and worked her way back into the INSWIS program, which is really positive signs for her. Sparks are going out to a 4-goal lead here, so danger period for the Panthers.
Hunt chasing.
Oh, great defence by
Madison Mann, the captain. You're right, she's doing very well in defence. Bolton, long pass to Katoa. Over the top of the circle. They're strong passes, going the distance.
Yeah, great little play there, using the space down the attack end.
Nice rebounds, well done by the Sparks. So Tilly McDonald was a key player in their matchup that we saw on the ShowCourt 2 rounds ago. Already starting well here. Lovely work from Westwood.
Yeah, great drive by Eden to get that one defender off and then open up Westwood at the back. Oh, great vision there by Bolton.
It's hard to see the names from here, isn't it?
Great vision, just looked down the court, defender went and then opened up the shooter under the post.
Lovely work between shooters. Westwood up and in. So Westwood actually came over from Manly and she played with the Sapphires last year and had a couple of years off and then came back to netball, but she's a keen surfer, surfs every day apparently.
Well, she's from Manly. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't if you live over in that golden part of the world.
It's beautiful. Baseline shot, Westwood. Lovely work. 6 goals up now. This is a pretty heavy lead early on, isn't it, Paige?
Yeah, it happened so quickly.
Mahire jumping on it.
Yeah, again, Panthers have had opportunity, just being able to, use that ball wisely and not throw it away.
Bolton, lucky to get it past the hands of Bradley.
I was going to say the UTS Sparks have really strong hands, forcing that ball to go high and loopy, and that gives it back to the defender to have a crack, and that's what's happened there. Great drive by Tao. Great feed.
Lovely work from Pearson.
Yeah, Pearson's got an unorthodox shot, but it works.
Oh, tell me about that.
Yeah, obviously, if you watch just the flick of her wrist at the end, goes quite flat, but gets the height that it's needed for the shot. Katoa's doing really well in second phase, cutting off her defender and getting that second phase depth. Nice and close to that circle edge.
Be looking out for Pearson's shot next time. Loose ball, over a third.
Great defence there by the Panthers attack end. Force that long ball.
There's plenty of people here, nice and rugged up. It gets cold, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Virginia Netball Central Netball Centre, it kind of, if it's hot, it's twice as hot inside, and if it's cold, it's twice as cold.
Yeah, so. Amy said that last week too, so it's good to see that you both are saying the same thing.
Yeah, if it's 30 degrees on a summer pre-season day, it'll be about 40 in here, so we love training in it.
That's a beautiful shot, just watching what you were saying before. Her hands stay quite flat, but the ball somehow still
gets the height.
Yeah.
I think from memory, she actually came from a basketball background as well.
Great.
Yeah, obviously new shooters into this team, so.
So Pearson comes from Liverpool. She's only 15 years old. One of 4 of the 5 players in this team that are quite young. And she only played game 2 so far in this Premier League, so it's interesting to see that she's starting today.
That's so great to see, a 15-year-old when you're playing up against 20s. It's a big age gap to be able to stand up there and demand the ball.
That's right. It is under 20s, but we're seeing a lot of top age players here too still, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of clubs, obviously, I guess UTS, great shot. I guess UTS have a really strong open side, so their 20s would probably stay in their 20 side until they're obviously old enough to go in there because just of the talent that they've got in their ranks. That
was fantastic work by Hogarth, just getting a hand to the ball and pulling it back in to create an opportunity for the Panthers. Towel. Bolton. Panthers stuck for an option in the midcourt.
Yeah, the UTS are doing, really, like Bradley had really strong hands over there, and it's forcing that ball. And that in that case had no other option. So really good defence there, 1-on-1.
McDonald. And Campbell. Looking for a drive.
Great top of the circle there for Hunt.
Quick work from Eden. Doesn't quite pay off. Westwood couldn't get to it. So we'll see Mahire. Baseline throw in.
Mahire looking for the double play there, but Hogarth had her eyes down. Get the penalty here from Eaton. UTS just have really strong one-on-one defence. I just think they're isolating the Panthers when they're in attack, so maybe be able to have more than one option on that.
Tahisha Hunt has some great ball skills. You've just seen her do the triple with Maddie Eden, and she was the result. She was the reason for that opportunity, is the interceptor.
Yeah, for young netballers out there, you can't stress enough how important it is as an attacking player, especially to be able to defend. Just makes the life of your defenders a whole lot easier. And obviously, coaches love when attackers get the intercept from their attack third. Oh, great intercept by McDonald.
Yeah, that's right. McDonald, fantastic work. Her and Paige Perrotta are doing well in the defender's circle.
Oh, great touch.
Eden was free and calling for it, but Mahire, all arms, straight onto it. Long bomb over the top, towel.
Again.
Same, yeah.
I think UTS is just forcing that really long option.
Yeah, Bolton's a little bit shorter than you, towel, so can't really repeat that. There's fantastic play happening from both sides.
Oh, great job, Hogarth.
Step.
Oh, really unlucky on that one, I think. I think Katoa was a bit confused as well by that.
Something we see less of, obviously, at this level. Two attackers calling for it. Maddie Eden one out in the end.
Great switch by the defenders, but a great shot there by Eaton.
What a shot.
Bolton's just getting stuck up high. We need to get down and get some depth, drives.
Hogarth starting to panic, had no options. You can see it in her face.
Great strong take there. For 15, really, she's really putting it out there. That was a great strong take by her.
Some great height about her too. Oh. Off balance work from Maddie Eden doesn't come off that time. Bolton.
At times, I just think their Katoa was there. They just missed the first option. And then it puts, obviously, hesitation into the next pass. So let the ball go straight away and, won't miss the first option.
So some errors here from the Panthers. We're seeing turnover of ball. Oh, we've seen the same thing happen with the UTS.
Great take. Such strength down there by Pearson.
Something I'm loving from Chelsea Bolton is her vision. So she'll be on one side of the court and throw this ridiculous throw, and somehow it's still making it to her opponent, her player.
Yeah, I guess just having the confidence in each other just does wonders. Miscommunication there from Tao. again, critical moment there. Obviously, that was their centre pass and they're down by 3. So, critical moment for the Panthers there.
I'm not really sure where this first quarter's gone because we've only got 40 seconds left. 12-9, Sparks lead the Panthers, and that's pushed in front by 1 now. So 13-9, 30 seconds on the clock. We'll see a Sparks centre.
Great contest by Hogarth, making Hunt work for every ball she's getting.
Great driving from the shooters, coming forward for the ball.
Great shot by Eden, confident. The crowd's getting into it now.
You can't even tell which team they're supporting, which is good. We want some even cheering happening.
7 seconds to go. Need the ball to get in. Shoot it up.
Pearson.
Oh, unlucky.
There we go. A battle right to the end of that first quarter. The Sparks leading the Panthers 14-9. Looking forward to the second quarter, Paige Hadley.
Definitely.
Yep, it's coming up. Heading into the second quarter of this round 4 game on the ShowCourt between the Sparks and the Panthers under-20s. Sparks are up by 5, 14-9. And we've seen some changes for the Panthers. We've seen Alana Still-Hielski come on in goal attack. And Michelle Katoa come off. And she was being out-muscled a little bit in that goal attack position.
I thought Katoa's second phase drives were really well, but again, I just thought that she was the only drive, and then obviously she was drawing defenders. There was no second option. So hopefully the change will make some impact.
And there's no changes for the Sparks. Obviously happy with how they're going.
Yeah, I think they had a really solid start. Warmed into it. Obviously it was goal for goal. Warmed into it, and their attack is really consolidated on those turnovers.
A little off placement with that ball from Bolton. So Stuhilski's got some long arms and she's doing well on the counter defence, I guess you call it. Hunt looking to fade. Eaton providing an option at the back. And Mann was a bit unlucky with that.
I was going to say unlucky by Mann. I thought it was a really good read. It's close to a short.
Eaton.
Shot.
No problems here.
Yeah, time for Panthers though here, obviously down by 7, so need a turnover here.
Some good driving from Caitlin Campbell off the ball. Good change of direction. Nice
Eaton
bounce pass.
Shoot. She goes up now.
Yeah, good job by the defenders to keep her at an uncomfortable range.
Yeah, I think Mann and the goalkeeper.
Mihi.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job at keeping them high out of that circle.
Mihi,
and then when the shoes are rotating, they're actually doing quite good switches. So hopefully that pays dividends for them in this quarter.
Over the top, Bolton to Towel.
Great feed, great take by Pearson. I'm really impressed by her strength at 15. She's not looking phased at all.
And as mentioned before, only played in round 2 so far. So to come out and start so well, credit to her.
Yeah, shooting is obviously one of those really pressured hard positions. And I think, she's doing really well.
Stahilski providing an option, finding some space up the top of the circle. And we'll see McDonald straight on the rebound.
Oh, nearly by Stahilski.
Bradley just managed to pull it in. Something I'm loving from Tahisha Hunt is her bounce passes. Amy and I were talking last week about how the bounce pass is underrated.
Yeah, she's actually using it in the midcourt, so very rare. So obviously quite a shorter player, so quite nippy. So using it to her advantage there, playing low and keeping the ball low, which is to her very advantage. Oh, great touch.
Westwood just to it as she fell over. Hunt feeding into Eden. We're seeing a lot of bounce passes now we've mentioned them.
They keep hearing us. Great shot by Westwood.
Stahilski driving up for that centre pass. And Towel sort of stuck.
Yeah, just getting stuck through that the middle of the attack there. As soon as they get to circle edge, Pearson's providing a really good, strong option down there. Just need to get it down there to circle edge. Great shot.
Her height on Tilly McDonald is really working at the moment too. She's using it to her advantage.
Yeah, I think she's using her body just really well, like keeping McDonald out of the action, and she's finding it really hard to get her feet around. So, yeah, credit to her.
Eaton, baseline shot. No problems at all. It's like
Doesn't
textbook shooting for her, Just going through the motions.
I guess as the lead gets up, the confidence grows, and that's what's happening here.
That's something Jacko Heddle said I found really interesting, that winning is a habit.
Oh, unlucky there. I thought that was Stahilski's there. Front position, 2 hands on it, unlucky. I like to call that karma because they've got it back. So, yeah.
Working its way into netball.
Yeah, winning is definitely a habit. I think it's one of those things when you win, you keep doing it, and when
it's the confidence.
Yeah,
right?
when you lose, you struggle to find your way a little bit. So yeah, winning is definitely a habit, and good teams know how, even in close battles, they know how to finish off a game. And it might be winning by 10, and it might be winning by 1. So they know how to finish a game off, which is something you learn through experiences.
There was some quick feet and passing from Bolton into Pearson. And Campbell. The Panthers defenders doing well to limit their options in the shooting circle. Westwood, long range, lovely work.
Very confident long shot there by Westwood.
And this lead's pushed out to 8, 20-12. The Sparks lead the Panthers. Under 10 minutes to play till half-time.
Great depth by Bolton there. Second phase right on the circle edge where you want to be feeding. Great finish.
And had the vision to hold on to it too, rather than let it go.
Great touch by Tao. Forced the error. Last off Hunt. Some body on here from Eaton and Mann. Had a physical battle there.
And Bolton driving forward, providing an option.
Great driver Bolton again. She's in everything, in the action.
Lovely hand to it from Perrotta, slowing down the play. And see Stahilski.
You can tell, the focus is going straight on to Pearson here, being the key. Good over the top there by Bolton.
Some lovely yelling from Tilly McDonald.
Oh, great rebound by Pearson.
It's nice to see that talk.
Yeah. It was great. Chase that from the baseline. You're also going to see she's from a tall shooter.
This is a good contest. It's really shaping up.
Yeah,
be tough.
The score doesn't actually reflect again how tight it is out there. Again, critical moment though for Panthers to score that one.
There we go. Maddie Eden's put off. It's not often that happens.
Great defense.
Seeing some great battles in both shooting circles at the moment. No guarantee for a goal.
I think Tao's doing a great job in the mid-quarter, just opening it up.
Unfortunate over a third. It was nice passing. We liked it.
Yeah, often Tao's by herself in that mid-court, so doing great drives to create space. Oh, great touch by Stahilski. Great chase by Bolton. Good teamwork there. Going back to go forward.
Oh, lovely work from Bradley. Nice little intercept. Campbell's almost jumped the gun and gone a little bit far. They've got only one option. That's made it into the shooting circle regardless. Westwood over the top, just skimming the rim. We'll see a Panthers throw in.
No, Man just touched it before it went out.
There we go.
So Sparks fortunate to fall in their way again. Good shot by Westwood.
Good finish off after a tough little bit of play. 21-13, Sparks lead the Panthers.
Great feed there. Oh, pull it in. Good job.
Obviously very impressed by Pearson, aren't you, Paige?
Yeah.
I can tell. You get some good praise for her.
Yeah, at 15, I think the strength she has is just going to continue to grow. Shooter is obviously a daunting position to go into and under pressure situations. I think she's really standing up and demanding that ball, which is what you want to see from a young shooter.
And very composed too. You can see her taking that breath as she sort of gets herself ready for the shot.
Great defence by Hunt there. Hogarth and Hunt are having a great contest.
Eaton up and in. One of them's got to go in, right? 22-14. Sparks up over the Panthers.
Timeout by Bolton. We've got to change.
I'll just try and work out this player for you. Coming on in wing attack. Already having an impact, those fresh legs. Bull. So Megan Bull. Played for this side last year. And fairly dynamic and hard on the ball.
McDonald is paying close attention to Pearson. She doesn't want to let her out of her sights. Unlucky to fall short there for Pearson. Again, it's just those critical moments there that are letting the Panthers down. Obviously, out by 8 now, the UTS Sparks. And I just think, critical moments are just letting it go.
So Campbell and Eden were actually squished together in 2 sets of play there. Just need to watch the space. Obviously, it's still doing a good job getting it in because they got the goal. Just popping up.
Great read by Hoggar. Unlucky there. Fell back in the way of Campbell. I like how she's contesting everything and she's getting a lot of front ball as well. Great shot by Westwood. Eton and Westwood are very confident. Obviously, as the score grows, I think their confidence is growing as well.
Yeah, they're up by 10 now. 4.5 minutes of play.
I just think the Panthers are getting 2 over the line in their centre pass, which is making it very hard for them to get second phase depth.
So Megan Bull's doing well, changing direction and finding some space away from Bradley.
Great pass of Towel into Pearson here. Good shot.
And Jacqua has said that Bull is a safe player in attack. She also plays goal attack, so...
So we may see a change there at some stage with Bolton doing quite a lot of work in that attack end for the Panthers.
But the fact that she said she's a safe player in attack and she's brought her on in a timeout makes me think that she's, looking for some more safe attack heading into the halftime break. Currently down by 10 points now.
Yeah, not many players can come on and make an impact in those timeouts. So obviously a lot of respect for Bull to do that. Great double play there.
Lovely work between Stilhilski, Bull, and also Pearson. Now it's a towel feeding in.
It's a great drive by Stilhilski to get the defender off Pearson and open up on the baseline.
The Panthers are coming back here.
Yeah, I think the intensity they are, and that's not on the scoreboard. So, again, opportunities they get like this one, they need to just cherish it, keep possession of the ball.
Not many options. Stilhilski has to pop into the middle third. Bull looking to feed.
Pearson's demanding that ball over the top. Good pass by Bull. It's confident as a mid-quarter when your attacker demands that ball.
It's a good second jump for the rebound by Perotta. Never say die attitude. Paying off. And Sparks will use this opportunity. You see Westwood.
Great feed into Westwood under the post there.
Mahire and Westwood are shaping up to be a great battle itself. Just watch those 2 players and not worry about the rest. No, I'm kidding.
I think, the Sparks, the shooters have been really confident to finish off for them every turnover.
Always getting taken out here.
Maybe they want me to take the throw-in.
Come on, Paige.
Used to wear a Penrith dress. Great depth there.
You
Great
sure you
drive.
haven't got it on underneath? You're just going to rip your Swift's gear off.
Pick up by the Sparks.
Well done. McDonald calling for it, creating some space, telling Campbell to push back. So they're a bit stuck for options at the moment, the Sparks. Panthers are doing well in defence.
Yeah, I'm really loving Talon Hogarth, making it really difficult out there for the 2 Sparks mid-quarters.
And that was fantastic work from Maddie Mann, captain.
Oh,
And Mahire.
great job. Great chase.
Good pick up for the Panthers. Still 10 behind, but showing some really good signs.
Yeah, the scoreboard doesn't reflect what's going on out there on court. Hopefully a few turnovers and they can consolidate those for a few more goals.
Step. It's unfortunate. Mistake sees the Sparks with the ball. You see Maddie Eden not going to the post, opting to pass back to the edge of the circle. Westwood missing. Well done by Eden. 3 players going up for the rebounds.
She was sandwiched in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. She was the filling.
Great timing by Westwood up the middle there. Good option. Eaton looks to the post and nails it. We may see some changes at half-time from the Panthers as they warm up.
Ball over the top to Pearson. Oh, foot on the line. Hasn't been picked up there. It's fine. There's a bit of contact happening before then.
Great take. Should step this in. Oh, they're just not falling for it now.
That was great work by Tilly McDonald to keep the ball in play. Look at her again, off balance on one foot. very dynamic player, still allowing an option for Tahisha Hunt. Over the top, Westwood couldn't pull it in. There we go, half-time. 28-16, the Sparks lead the Panthers, and looking down at the scores, 14-7. Sparks have scored the same amount they did last quarter, Paige.
Yeah, I think, as I said, the Panthers have been getting opportunity to score, just haven't consolidated. I think the goals just weren't falling in that quarter for them, unfortunately. But, UTS obviously brought the intensity, and I think the 7 that's been on lifted that intensity again in that second quarter.
So your mother coaches one of the Panthers sides. We were speaking about that a little bit before. And you also know the assistant coach of this side?
So I know Jacqua, so head coach, and the assistant coach, Van, coaches with my mum at the Southwest Sydney Academy. So, Panthers is like a little family.
And what sort of culture do they instill in their team?
Panthers has always been about hard work. I think the 20s obviously instill confidence, obviously to come from, what they did last year and win the title is awesome for Penrith, because obviously we haven't had a title win in a state league before, in a while. So really positive, and I think they've got a lot of play. I think they've got 12 on their bench, actually, like 12 in their team. So just goes to show the amount of people that actually want to be in that team.
Right. And what about the UTS Sparks? They're looking the goods at the moment, 28-16 they lead, and they're up by a lot. What would you say to them at halftime if you're in that little hut over there?
I just think keep doing what they're doing. I think the defenders are really pressuring that middle of the goal third to really make it hard to feed Pearson. So the wing defence and centre is doing a great job at keeping their feeders off. So continually do that, and I think in an attack they're really confident to let the ball go and shoot, and they're nailing their shots. So that's what you want to see as the confidence goes up.
It looks like we're going to have some changes here at the halftime break, and this is shaping up to be a really tough and tight contest. As we said before, it's a grand final rematch from last year's game. So we'll be bringing you all the action of the halftime, the second half, very shortly, and the players head back out on court. heading into the third quarter of this match in the under-20s round 4 game between the Sparks and the Panthers. Sparks are up 28-16, and we've seen lots of changes made in the halftime break. Megan Bull, who came on at wing attack in a timeout, has now moved to goal attack, and we've seen Chelsea Bolton come back into that wing attack position. We've seen Paige's favourite, Pearson, come off from goal shooter, and Nalani Makunde come on instead. Alana Tofel has come in wing defence, and Catherine Tovaga on in goal defence. So lots of changes.
Oh, great touch there. Good start by the Panthers.
Great that the Panthers have so many options for fresh legs and combinations. And for the Sparks, we've seen Ash Selwyn come on in goalkeeper, and Tasha Hawley in goal shooter.
The Panthers haven't lost height though down there with Pearson coming off. Still lots of height to come, which is great to see.
And that was the Sparks centre to start this quarter.
Great change of direction by Bull there. McDonald had her head spinning. Great shot by Makunde.
So the Panthers have now scored twice in a row. Sparks nothing as of yet in this third quarter. We've seen McDonald move into goal defence, so she'll play a bigger role in this quarter than she did last in goalkeep. Maddie Eden.
Great hold by Tafaga there. Really put Maddie Eden off her shot there. Great job.
Yeah, she did the double bounce, didn't she?
Yeah. That's all you need, just to get them off their shot. And
bit of a distraction.
Yeah. Great job by Bull. She's doing a lot of work out the front.
Cutting and driving really well.
On Makunde. Really unfortunate there. Good touch by Selwyn.
Working like a mid-quarter, really, isn't she? Even though she's playing goal attack now.
Yeah, I think having that height back there, you can afford to obviously be crafty out the front end like a mid-court. But again, you want your goal attack to be crafty, but also get in there and shoot goals for you.
And the Sparks still yet to score. We've seen
Great
2 minutes of
position.
play. Panthers are really fighting back here.
Yeah, got the first 4 goals of the quarter. You can see the Penrith president there in the crowd, Joy Gillette, coming to watch her team.
Eden.
Oh, really unlucky there to go offside. Sparks with a lifeline there. Oh, miscommunication there by Tafaga. Oh, great rebound by Eaton.
It was lovely work around the post. Keep the ball in play. First goal of the third quarter. We've definitely seen a shift in momentum, haven't we, Paige?
Yeah, definitely. I think they've come out fresh legs again. And obviously the passing to the Makunde is definitely on now. And I think putting Bull into goal attackers really helped with the craft work out the front and opening up the space for Makunde at the back there. So, a few more turnovers and they'll be well in this game.
Eden on the shot.
Got
a bit of swagger about her step after that one. Why wouldn't you?
I guess all shooters have a bit of swagger when they get a goal like that. We do call them the princesses of the netball team.
Yeah, Amy was telling us all about that last week and how she's not one.
No, I would say Amy's not one of the princesses, but there are, I've met a few shooters that it's never their fault.
Frawley, caught outside. Hunt. And Campbell.
It's great to see Rob Wright in the crowd watching this game.
Oh, he's popped back in.
Yeah, directly in front of us.
Hawley up and in, doing well.
It's a great thing about this competition is you never know, where you're going to be seen or who's watching. So, best thing. Oh, great read by Selwyn.
That was fantastic play.
Oh, Bolton.
Defender.
Unlucky there by Tao. Good chase.
Some really good.
Oh, yes. Goes Tao's way. Great chase by Tao.
Some really good matchups in the mid-court here. Bull working hard, overdrive, over the top.
I think Selwyn got that intercept before just being off the body. So I think if she can just get her around off the body off Makunde, it should be more chance of intercepts. I think she's getting caught on the body and then Makunde's just out muscling her for that ball over the top.
She's just that little bit foot higher than her, isn't she?
Yeah, and quite good strength in the air.
Battling right to the edge of the court. These two players here in Tavaga and Eden.
Yeah, great drive by Tavaga. Tavaga just drew 3 UTS players, goal defence, wing defence, and her own player goal attack then. Great drive down the court.
Allowing Towels to just pop down the line.
Yeah, that's all you want is if the defenders can drive that ball really hard down, they may be a decoy, opens up the whole court. That was a great drive by Tavaga. And finished by Bull.
31-24. Still some way to go, but they're definitely back in this. Not that they were ever out of it.
Yeah, down by 14 at half time, and they're back to 7. So, and they've cut that lead down dramatically in this quarter. Oh, great hands by Tilly. Got to work hard to get it back here.
Hunt calling for an option. Eden straight over the top to Campbell,
great
straight into
open.
Hawley, and up into the net.
That
Lovely
was a great
play.
swing ball there. Opened up Hawley perfectly.
Campbell. Hunt providing Maddie an option. Being passed back.
Yeah, oh, great effort by Tao there. Thought she came around the body well, but just contacted at the end there.
Campbell and Tower battling out in the centres. Frawley dropping back.
Umpire setting her tone. She's here to stay. Great shot by Eaton.
Into the circle, Bolton.
Great drive by Bull. Great give there.
Some great work between the shooters. Bull.
Yeah, I'm really liking the combination down there.
To Makunde. Bull gives her a little clap on the back before she's even shot. She's confident. Eaton long bomb.
Oh, great ball by Hunt.
And then fantastic work from Hunt into Hawley, as you said. Some confident shots happening here.
The Sparks have got a lot of confidence going down in that attack, and they're just giving that ball and it's coming off nicely. Oh.
Bit of a mistake, just fell out of the hands.
Yeah, she read it. She just let it go before she read the placement of it.
And Caitlin Campbell, eyes for the ball, straight on it.
Oh, great defence there. Hawley's finding that backspace really nicely.
The two defenders were after her, but just a little bit slower off the pace.
It's back out to 10 now, so Sparks have picked up their intensity in the second bit of the quarter.
Unfortunately, Topher just getting her hands but not being able to pull it in means it pops out the side, and Sparks get another opportunity. Campbell driving, so too Hunt.
I think Hunt went a bit quiet there at the start, and now she's back into the action and cutting and driving the whole time.
Campbell a bit frustrated. We'll see turnover with the Panthers. Quick up the court.
Tao's doing a great job just disrupting in that mid-court there.
Fantastic work, Selwyn.
Oh, really unlucky there by Selwyn. Must foot out of court. Panthers with another opportunity here.
No, free shot. Makunde. Baseline, under the post.
Why not when she's shooting like that?
35-26. They're within 10, but sort of on the cusp of it in terms of the toing and froing.
Yeah, I've had a few opportunities gone astray, so. Centre passes, you really want to consolidate your own centre passes. And then anything from that's a bonus.
There's a lot of flair happening in the game, but they just need the safe stuff to work.
Contact by Bull. Nice pressure on the defence though.
Selwyn.
Great drive by Campbell.
Eaton popping out the top.
Oh, unlucky. Thought she was onside, just contacted at the end there.
That was lovely work from Frawley, just popping through the middle of the two defenders. Lovely work. There's that bounce pass again. Hunt to Eden.
Oh, great touch there.
Mahire.
A lot of body in that circle at the moment. Eden not giving up any space there.
Some nice work from Hawley again.
Great hold. Great shot over the hold.
She's taking it to the post a lot.
Yeah, she's not afraid to shoot, which is nice to see. Ball turning quickly. Oh, bit of contact there by Paige Ferrota. Ball's not backing down though.
Unfortunately, Macoonday got a hand to it and it just popped out after touching her. 37-26. Sparks lead the Panthers. Bit of contact.
Good try by Bolton. Really unlucky with that. Bit late.
Selwyn. Lovely ball from McDonald.
Oh, great touch. Oh, really unlucky. Great touch by Catherine Tafaga.
And nice work by Maddie Eden to make sure she was there first. Hawley able to gain a spot she's comfortable to shoot from pretty easily.
Score's gone back out now to 12. Penrith did get... Oh, well done, Catherine Tafaga. Just got to be able to consolidate on this now.
Bolton.
Just the placement of that pass into Macoonday.
Would holding onto it about 1-2 seconds longer help a little bit there?
Yeah, I just think at the moment Macoonday is just backtracking to the post. If she can just get a nice strong hold and then the ball, you'll be able to see where the placement is on it.
Or even driving forward because Selwyn was a bit back there.
Backward, yep. So mixing up, keeping Selwyn on her toes. Unfortunately, another turnover here.
Lovely ball. Campbell to Perrotta. Now Hunt.
Campbell's by herself on the edge of the circle. Eaton goes to post. And swish. She's very confident now. Swagger back to the line.
Yeah, Amy told us about swish last week. So that's when it doesn't touch the rim at all.
Yeah. Great hold there by Macoonday. Great placement into the space. And she finishes.
So the lead's crept out a little bit again. It's 39-27, not far off that 10.
Oh, great defence there. Miscommunication from the Sparks. Yeah, it has gone out again, but Panthers definitely capable of getting it back. I just think, again, consolidating on those turnovers. So every turnover they get, just really cherishing the possession of it. Great fake by Bolton. Selwyn went to Bull and opened up Macoonday.
Some lovely work from the Panthers here. 28. They are up against the Sparks, 39. So under 2 minutes of play in this third quarter, the championship quarter, as they call it. Macoonday. Step. Unfortunate. It's the rules, though.
Great defence. Not sure what happened there. Offside. Not sure what happened.
Defenders doing well. They've been pulled up. Sandwiched the two shooters there a little bit.
I think Selwyn, has really put some body on there in the circle, putting pressure on Bull and Macoonday with the body pressure. Back to 10.
Maddie Eden forced between two players there. Sparks had to go back.
Great drive by Campbell. She's finding space on the edge of the circle really nicely this quarter.
Great directive pass from Perrotta too. Over the top. Eden, hand to it. We'll see the Panthers with the throw in. Mahire providing an option on the pass back.
I'm really liking this, the ability to look down.
Oh, well done.
Over the top.
That's fantastic, Macoonday.
Yeah, the Panthers are looking down and just drawing one of their defenders up, and then it opens up the other attacker, which is working nicely for them.
They've got the centre pass. They're 9 down. Trying to capitalise on this really quickly before we hit three-quarter time.
Where is this game gone? It's already
Wednesday, arms up. Yeah, it flies quickly, doesn't it?
Good take on the
pull
Green
in.
Day. Great shot. So 10 seconds to go. Need to hold this out.
Within 8 they are.
Good pressure. Eaton, looking to go to Eaton. Yep, here we are.
So that was too easy then. Sparks just came back.
Great shot there by Eaton.
Fantastic works from the Sparks on the answer. And what do you think the Panthers need to do here? Is it just those errors that are slowing them down at the moment?
Yeah, I think obviously the changes have worked for them. I think they started the quarter really strongly. Just silly little errors and I think just misplacement into the circle at times. But obviously won that quarter. So I think, hopefully they can do that again and they'll come closer in the last quarter.
Now here we go. 40-31, Sparks lead the Panthers. We've got 15 minutes of play left in this Wednesday night of Premier League. And we'll be back with those 15 minutes soon. Sparks leading the Panthers 40-31. We've got 15 minutes left in this game. Grand final rematch from last year. And the Sparks players are all smiles heading out. They're in front. But the Panthers have got plenty of fight. Wouldn't be surprised if we see them come back a bit. We've seen some changes. We've got Hogarth back in wing defence for the Panthers.
Great drive by Hogarth there. Straight into it, straight away.
That seems to be the only change for them.
Yep, I think the third quarter, they obviously won that quarter, so really good quarter by them. I think their attack end did really well, especially Bull out the front, crafting her work. Oh, great pressure there by Hogarth. Falls in the hands of Cam.
So we've seen one change for the Sparks. Tian Bradley's come back on in wing defence. But you made an interesting observation, Paige, in that the Panthers have used pretty much their entire squad here tonight.
Yeah, I think obviously obviously being down, I think, gives them the opportunity to make changes and see what people can do and how they can obviously step up in those pressure situations. Where UTS have obviously been playing quite good netball, so expected not to make as many changes as what the Panthers have. But yeah, good to get everyone out there and obviously get an experience. Oh, great second phase by Bull. Matilda was committed to first phase.
And we've seen some good work by the Panthers. So they scored the first 4 goals in the third quarter, and they've come out and scored first in this 15 minutes now. Good drive from Hawley.
Oh, great touch there. Falls away with Eaton though.
Mahire doing very well. She's been goalkeeper this whole game.
Great shot by Eaton.
Bolton did well to hang on and look for the best option.
Good job by Bolton there. Great feed. Quick release into the space. Makunde finishes it off for the Panthers. Panthers just need to get a few turnovers and they'll be right in this game.
Oh, big clash. Oh. All okay. It's all right. Bull doing so much work off the ball. Look how quick she is. So quick to sprint.
Lucky there for the Panthers to get that call then. Obviously, Tao looked to the umpire. Great take by Makunde.
I'm glad you were paying attention because I was watching Bull sprint away in the space.
She's very quick. Very crafty out the front. Shortest girl in the circle and she grabs the rebound.
Doing well.
Good shot. That's 2 in a row for the Panthers. Chaka looks on nervously.
Nerves of steel.
I think you have to have nerves of steel if you're going to be a coach of netball. Oh.
Turnover. McCoon's out of play. Selwyn picking up the ball.
I was really unlucky there, I think, with Makunde. But umpire's going to pull it up now.
McDonald.
Great job by Hogarth to shut down Hunt's multiple moves there. She did about 4 in a row.
Hawley to Hunt.
Nice and patient in that attack end.
Back into Maddie in front. Lovely work from Mahire. Hogarth driving hard. Unfortunately, didn't get to pull that one in. So Sparks throw in.
Hunt very smart using her body to not let Hogarth go anywhere near it. And Hawley finishes it off.
Yeah, Hunt's got a lot of smarts about her for such a young player. Very tactical, isn't she?
Yeah, she reminds me of a little Claire O'Brien, actually, who was in the game before as a UTS Sparks. So I'm sure she's watching the older girls above her. Great change of direction from Bolton there.
Tavaga offering an option backwards for the centre.
Eaton just being way too close then.
Bull, no fear about it, just running into the middle of 2 Sparks players and just going up for the ball.
Great feed. Transverse line straight into Makunde. If they can turn this one over, they're well on their way.
Good try, pick up by the umpire. You see Bradley take the ball. Tavaga trying very hard in defence.
Tao trying to defend the circle plus her own player down there. Great
Nice bounce pass.
Very hard to stop when the shooters are shooting like that.
Sleeves pushed out a little bit again. Bradley.
Just a misplacement there from Tao to Bolton.
It's most also in the passes more than anything else that have been the errors for the Panthers.
Yeah, just pass placement. But you know, when it's on, they're finding really good options.
Good work with Tau to change direction, find some space.
The Panthers are looking on to take penalties quite quickly, like that. Tau taking that penalty.
Ball stuck in the pocket. Going
Great
up.
feed, great fake to Bull, and then over the top to McKinday.
Lovely arms, just taller than her opponents to catch it up top. No look pass from Hunt. She's got the skills.
Trying to be all tricky. That one doesn't pay off this time though. Eaton and Hawley paying close attention to Catherine Tavaga down there.
Yeah, they've got their eyes on her. There's 8 points in this. Panthers looking to head up the court. And
Great contest by Campbell.
Sparks doing well to hold them up, aren't they?
Yeah, their attack's been quite good defensively all night, I think. Really made it tough for Panthers to really penetrate down that court easily. Bull doing a wealth of work, though, out the front.
And Bolton has not stopped this whole game.
Yeah, Campbell's getting quite stuck on her. Yeah, making it hard for her to get around. Just need to keep working that ball so it opens up. Oh, well done, Vasselwyn. Bull was on there, but they went over the top and Selwyn picked that up. Oh, great pick up.
Lovely work. Mahari's been ready for that intercept the whole game.
Oh, really unlucky there by Mahiri. Throw into the UTS Sparks. Again, everyone's a bit confused.
Oh, quick work between Hawley and Campbell. Caesar in front. Lovely shot. 46-37. UTS keeping a strong hold over their opponents. Oh, lovely work, Makunde. It's her first year in Premier League from a basketball background. Lives in the ACT. Played nationals for the ACT in netball and basketball this year and travels to training and games every week.
Wow, what a commitment. Obviously her parents probably travel down with her, so great commitment. Obviously good opportunity to be playing in Premier League, and it's a good job that Panthers have given that to her. Great tip by Tavaga. She's in everything. Putting her body on the line this last 6.5 minutes. Struggling to get it in their circle edge here. Hawley's come out to help. Hogarth defending the circle edge and the circle. Good ball over the top from Hunt. Oh, unlucky there for the rebound and falls the UTS way. Must have been an offside call.
A bit of contact.
Another opportunity here for the Panthers to get down to a goal. Unfortunately, held ball. Good defence from the Sparks defence end. Every time you think they're going to get a bit closer, the Sparks pull away with a turnover.
Just that little bit in front of them each time. Having a big lead helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, confidence is with the UTS Sparks at the moment.
So Tahisha Hunt doing well to try and mix up her direction. Driving on angles. Lovely work between Eaton and Hawley. So Tahisha Hunt is a Sutherland junior and this is her second year at the Sparks. She's part of the leadership team and her coach has touted her as the fastest swing attack in her age group. So I might be a little bit biased there, but I can certainly see that she's very fast too.
I'm glad she said in her age group, not in all wing attacks.
Paige might have got a little bit jealous.
Well, yeah, no, obviously speed's going to be one of her assets. Obviously her height. She's quite small out there, so obviously having that speed is obviously going to be a really big benefit for her.
Oh, lovely work from Hogarth.
Great take. I thought that was over the sideline. Did well to keep that in there. Bull doing a wealth of work. Miscommunication there.
There's a lot of people travelling for this competition. Chelsea Bolton is from Wollongong and she's travelling 2 to 3 times a week for this comp in training and game time. And Wollongong's still pretty far as Canberra, but still pretty far.
Yeah, obviously having the likes of a Taylor Davies and Beck Bully and stuff in the Suncorp Super Netball, helps those girls know that it's possible to be able to live down there and play at this level.
It's a big commitment too, considering that a lot of these girls will go back and go to school tomorrow.
Yeah, especially 8:40 game. They're not leaving here till after 10 o'clock. So.
And then you've got to wind down. Your body's still going, your mind's still going.
Yep, you think about everything you did wrong in a game. So it takes you a while to switch off. But I guess obviously having a nice long drive might help you. Great shot by Bull. Really needed that one to tick over.
That was a step. You can see it from here. And here, over the top to Hogarth. Those two are combined really well tonight.
Yeah, they're going very long in their attack down. McDonald doesn't like that call.
Feeling a bit ripped off.
Yeah. She says sorry to her partner in crime in the circle because she's left her by herself.
McCoon's up and in.
Back to 7 here. So Panthers centre pass. So let's see what they can do with this centre pass now. Bull's doing a wealth of work on that second play. Good chase by Macounday.
Macounday doing so well to bring it back into play. We'll see Tian Bradley pick up. Hand to it, using it to her advantage. Oh, lovely work, Mahiro. Opposite arm.
It's not been the Panthers' night in terms of loose balls falling their way, I don't think.
Did well to turn it around, their fate.
Oh.
Unlucky. Selwyn.
Unlucky there from Bull.
Hunt stuck for options. Over the top, straight to Hogarth, actually. Little lob to her.
Looking down for an option. Looking for a
Bolton looking to feed.
Oh. I thought I was really unlucky there. I think Selwyn was riding Macounday quite tightly. Unlucky there. The umpire saw it differently.
McDonald providing an option in the middle of the third. And Bradley's being good as that go-to option if the attacking lineup is stuck.
I think Hawley as well has come out and released the pressure off the attackers when it's getting quite tight down there. So I think she's done a great job of timing when to come out and when to stay in the circle. 8 goals now and it's only a minute to go. So
another one travelling, Tasha Hawley's from the Central Coast. So she came to Sydney because she wanted a little bit more of a challenge.
I was going to say, there's a Central Coast team, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, yeah. And doing quite well this year, actually, too.
Oh, great take by Tao. Oh, really unlucky to get that call back. It was a great take. Great pass.
Well done, Macounday. Beating the defender to the ball. Within 7 here, we've got 40 seconds on the clock. So the Sparks are going to be the ones to get away with a win here, but it's been very tight.
Oh, great take. Great ball by Tao. Good finish. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think the Panthers could click in to that next gear every time. They just kept, slight turnover. Time I hit Eaton, and we're going to see a change for the last 25 seconds.
It's a bit of a weird timeout. I hope maybe she's just got a little bit of a niggly injury there.
Not sure, maybe give this girl an opportunity.
25 seconds of the game, though. I'm not sure how much experience she's going to get from that.
I don't think she's not seeing a physio or anything. I think she's just having a rest now for the last 25 seconds.
Just tuck it out a little bit before the end.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. She might get a shot in.
1 from 1, it could be. Oh, jinxed her. Commentate. Oh,
rebound.
No. She got a penalty, so. Rebound.
10 seconds. There we go. Lovely work.
1 from 2, 50%. Probably not the stat she was after. Oh, great ball by Bolton.
That was lovely feeding.
Great finish.
And that'll be just about it. 49-43. Not much difference in the end, was there? It was very tight, as we kept saying.
Yeah, the Panthers won the second half, with the Sparks proving too strong in the first half. I just think, as I said, just being able to finish on those critical moments. I think, obviously, a few contacts against Macoonday didn't help in those critical moments either. But, yeah, obviously a lot of positive as being able to change the lineup so much and come back in that second half.
The players are just saying thank you to their opposition. But we'll be back very shortly in front of the camera to give you another wrap-up for this match. So 49-43 UTS were triumphant tonight over the Panthers in this grand final rematch, Paige. What are your thoughts overall of the game?
I thought it was a great contest. I think it was a game of two halves. Obviously, the UTS Spark won the first half and the Panthers won the second. So definitely a game of two halves, but obviously a lot of improvement for both teams probably going into next week.
And the Panthers will be keen to fix up all those errors they made. It was mostly ball handling and passing, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think, just a few contacts they got there and obviously just ball handling. A lot of their balls were long into that short, sharp movement, but obviously they used a lot of their bench. So there's probably still working on combinations that could work.
Now, you made your love for Hallie Pearson pretty clear for the Panthers. Can you just give us a standout player for each side?
I thought that both the shooters for the UTS, I think Eaton and Hawley did really well in terms of knowing when to come out of the circle, when to go in, and in those pressure moments to shot the ball. I thought all over the court, I thought the defenders did a great job for the Panthers. I think they turned over a lot of ball and just couldn't consolidate on those. So I think defensively they swapped so much in that defensive member. I think whatever was on did the job. I just was able to convert in attack.
Some strong games coming up too over the next coming weeks. Now, we've got next Wednesday off with State of Origin, but we're hoping to get you back, Paige, for another game the week after that. So be sure to tune in with Bar TV. 7 p.m. is the first game, 8:40 the next, and it's changing up between under-20s and opens each week. So we look forward to having you company them.